actual actual shit. Shit
with analog shit.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Like if that analog shit is, I'm not gonna stunt. It's a little bit more reliable because a lot of that shit is manual.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very tedious. That's the thing. A lot of this shit is quick, but it's like what we just went through. Like we had the whole session set up, and I made sure it was recorded before you got here. I didn't touch it.
That shit just went haywire.
Nigga went back to record, and was like, "Nah, I'm good, bro.
Nah, I don't want to.
We good. We good. You doing what? Oh, nah, I'm chilling right
Not
now.
today.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
That's just technology for you, though.
Man, and I love it, but I hate it. One thing Bill Burr had said, no, it was Bill Burr or Louis C.K. I know Louis C.K. is like, that nigga's toxic right now.
The perv.
Yeah. Like, niggas can say that you say shit that you agree with, but also say shit that you don't agree with.
Yeah. That's part of being a comedian, though. You gonna say some shit that's fucked up, but
oh yeah,
it's something that everybody else thinks, though.
It's yeah. But he was like, we get so upset over like shit that's like low key amazing, and it's like when we have a bad phone signal, we be like, oh, this shit is terrible. I pay all my money for this shit, blah blah blah. And he's like, this shit is literally going from where you're at to space.
And coming back down.
And coming back.
Yo. And doing amazing shit.
And you are upset.
We taking this shit
because it's taking a little bit longer to go to space and come back. But whatever. This is the What You Thought podcast. My name is Michael Taylor.
I'm Big KB.
And we was trying to figure out what you thought, and we're gonna tell you what we thought. But today, of course, we got a lot of topics to cover, or we wouldn't have a podcast. But I mean, shit. Where you want to start, my nigga? Or how's your day? How's your day been?
I ain't do much of shit. Just slept. I got a week off of work, so I'm chilling.
Was this PTO or just?
Nah, they shut down our warehouse for like a week, so I just used my vacation for once. I ain't never had a job to where I can use vacation, so fuck it. Go take advantage of that shit.
Yeah, and that shit's so crazy. It's like I've been at my 9 to 5 for going on 5-6 years, and like I be having to. They low key be having to tell me like, hey, use PTO, because we can only carry a certain amount over, but we get, which I think is like, it's cool, but it's still weird. We get 1.98 days a month.
Yeah,
just given to us.
I never stayed nowhere long enough. Once a job pissed me off,
This is as long as I've stayed, and low key, this because it's like, you know. It's the best that I've been getting paid, and then for one, I guess for two, like I ain't talking about looking for another job, and it's doing what it needs to do right now. So I mean, you pretty much gotta make me quit.
Yeah.
Not that I'm finna put up with. It doesn't take a lot to make me quit.
Yeah.
Now. But because I can say that, you know, my job has been, I work with a lot of, it's mostly white people. One of the heads of the company had called me, and I'm not gonna lie, before I was like, I don't mind dealing with white people, but the older I get, the less like patient I am. Like I don't dislike white people. Like, you know, like what sense does that make? Like I don't have the time to go through and be like everybody that's this is how I'm gonna treat this.
Yeah.
Like for one, that's not how I think. Cause I think off of specific situations. You know what I'm saying? I might do something for a white person and might not do it for a black person. And not because of like I'm trying to be nice to that white person, but because I'm er, like I'm a regular person and I feel things. And even bullshit when you see it.
Yeah.
So even if it's been the other way around where it's like, seen a white person and I was like, this is some bullshit. It's like I fuck with everybody that ain't on bullshit. And I'm not trying to be on some all lives matter shit. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not interested in that. I don't have a problem with doing what's best for your race. I have a problem with doing it at the cost of another human being.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is. But anyway, my company called me. One of the dudes, one of the owners called me, and he was just like, I didn't know it was him calling. So niggas get a lot of like spam calls.
Yeah.
So this day I was particularly I've been particularly upset for like the last 2-3 weeks. So he called me and I just picked up the phone and I was like, yo, these niggas again. And I ain't say shit. And I just I just pushed the number on the phone. So it was like, dude. And he was like, Michael? And I was like, oh shit, I know who that is. And I was like, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing?
It's the nigga that signed my checks.
Like it's not even that nigga, but it's like I'm not finna get no smoke to nobody that don't deserve it. So I'm not finna just be like I'm upset about what's going on. So if you white, I'm finna dig in your shit.
You be wasting too much energy doing that shit.
Yeah. So he called me.
Just do like I do. Watch old Zion tapes. Let him watch him punish out of little white boys and shit.
Right?
Do like that's how I do. Like you ain't gonna put on the Zion tape and watch him destroy the little white boys. Make him pay for slavery just a little bit.
So he was like, hey Mike, he talks real professional. You know how white people talk. He was like, hey Michael, how you doing? I don't know, but I was thinking about it, and I think you're one of the only black males, or if not black people, in the department that you work in. And it's like I know for a fact. I was like,
why
I think so. Like, I think so. Like
you counting?
Yeah, I mean maybe I haven't even really noticed that. Now this because I want to see what this nigga is gonna say.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I just want to let you know that as a company, we stand with you, and what's going on right now is ridiculous, and we don't like that. And so he was just telling me like a story of one time of some business venture he had where he witnessed racism secondhand, which is like, I mean, it's
bad.
A lot of white people have that story, but it's just like, yeah, nigga, like, yeah, like that's nigga, tight that you know this.
Testing the waters and shit.
Yeah, it's tight that you know this, bro. But this, I'm not finna say what I want to say. Yeah,
testing.
It was like, let me go ahead and dip my toe in and see what this nigga. Yeah. But my mama always taught me how to play the game.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I was just like, and I'm not saying this to be like that nigga on some fraud shit. Like, I believe it was genuine. Cause he didn't have to call me. I'm not gonna be on some like, maybe things are getting better. Like, I mean, things are getting better, but that's not. I'm not gonna use this as a compass to be like, to measure how much it's getting better. Like, it's just one nigga. Yeah. Like, I'm doing a job for y'all, and y'all paying me, and I gotta make sure I'm still getting paid, and you gotta make sure that the job that I'm doing is still getting still getting done. So, I mean, it's not like
it's a business transaction,
right? It's like that's what you do as a normal person, and I'm not gonna reward anybody for being normal because that's how you're supposed to be. But I'm gonna show appreciation, regardless. So he was like, I understand, not understand what's going on. He was like, I could never like really know what you're going through because I'm a white guy, and that's the thing that I was like, that's cool, that's what's up.
At least you care.
So I know you at a certain point. That doesn't mean that this nigga is not gonna do nothing that at a different time that I might be like, hey bro, that looks a little suspect. So it's just like I appreciate it. Like I told him, I was like, I really feel like it was genuine. He was like, I just don't want to come off as, fake or whatever. But I was just like, I feel you, and I know you being genuine, and this is this is life, and basically I'm not trying to make this any more uncomfortable for you than what it already is, because I have no interest in doing that, because that means that I have to put forth more effort, and I don't think you the type of person that I need to exert that energy towards.
Yeah, you got bigger fish to fry.
Right. It's like, shit, why if this nigga's calling me on some, like, at least trying to come, this nigga's not gonna resolve racism with this call. It's not gonna just
that's not gonna happen overnight.
Right. It's not gonna completely turn how I feel, but it's appreciated. So I'm not finna be like, but you don't understand. I'm just finna be like, yeah.
There ain't no point to do that. Not in this climate. I mean, they understand how we feel, and by what I mean, they other races understand.
It's some people that do, and it's some people that don't, and it's some people that do and don't, and
that just come from just a disconnect.
Right, and I think those people aren't necessarily, because to be honest, I feel like every culture should be in the literal definition of the word, like, should be racist. Unfortunately, there's different races. It didn't start that way. That's why I say unfortunately. But at the same time, if there's going to be a climate where things depend, where people are going to separate shit how they want to, and just the logical mind, you're going to separate things based off of obvious differences.
Yeah.
And skin color is an obvious difference.
It's the easiest thing to.
And not saying that racism is right at all. Like, I don't. That's like, I'm on some shit that, like, I won't even speak about.
But I don't really think racism is the biggest problem. It's a problem. It's a generational problem. But now, I look at it more as placism. Like, shit, your money is a certain way. You won't have to deal with them certain problems. For Wayne, for an example, Wayne don't even understand what's going on with us. His money's so big, so he don't understand it anymore.
And that's what's weird, because it's a world where you can. We live in. A lot of people are living in two different, not even two, but multiple different you know, mindsets
Yeah.
and living in the same place. Lil Wayne might not experience that much because he got money to be like,
But I mean, shit, he experienced racism all the time. Shit.
but and that's the thing, like, and to him, it might look like an inconvenience,
Yeah.
and he might know that it's racism, but just like you saying, like, I'm not finna waste my time on some bullshit. So a lot of the racism that the average Black American encounters comes from having money.
Yeah.
If you got money and connections, then
That shit minuscule. That shit ain't shit.
it's a problem, but it's like it's a problem that you can fight and you do it and it feels good. So it's just like a homeless nigga is gonna be like, man, paying rent,
It's a task. In
that
itself.
shit tough.
But Wayne
And not
them-
equating it, but just like as far as you, it's something being in your control and how much you can do about a situation. I'm not saying niggas just being, just not giving a fuck. But if a nigga being racist and you can just be like, hey, I'm a rich nigga, you can suck my dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that's what you gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna
Buy
be
that
like,
shit up and then
let's
get you out of
boycott.
there.
It's like, no, I'm coming for you because I can, because I got the money to,
Yeah.
and I got the power to. Like, I can get you fired and not say shit. And it don't have nothing to do with your race because
You
I've done it before
Yeah.
to another black person that was just on some, not another black person, but somebody of a different race that was just on some bullshit. And I did it because I had the resources and the power to do it. Not
Which
because I'm
average
just
Joe
like,
can't do
I'm
that shit.
combating racism. Like, if you're not doing me right, I don't care what color you are. You can suck my dick.
Yeah.
Period.
You gonna be the op regardless of what it is.
Right. But I'm not finna, I'm definitely not finna be like, all lives matters. Like, we just all gotta love each other. It's like, it's
I mean,
true.
in the sense it matters, but they killing us
It's
right
true,
now.
right?
They
It's true,
killing
but
me.
it's like, hey, bro, like, I'm not, you saying that, but like, I'm steady getting the shit end of the stick.
Yeah.
But I'm
Decade
and I'm
on top of
still
decade.
killing.
Yeah.
And now you like, and you just, and you want to act like that shit's cool. Like, nigga, that is the story of my life. You might have known this, and I probably told you this before. But in high school, my goal was to be a professional baseball player, and that's what I was on road to be. And Coach Tovar,
Mm-hmm.
that nigga's Hispanic,
My OG.
but that nigga's racist as fuck. I don't know if he's racist. I can't say that. I
mean,
can
he
just say
had- he
for
had-
some
he had
reason
his
that
ways.
nigga didn't like me.
He had his ways about him. Like,
Yeah.
if he ain't like you, you know,
Right.
and he'll let you know he didn't like you.
Right. I almost fought that nigga. Cause he's not a big dude.
Nah, Coach Tovar was a little guy.
Yeah. I was like, we was bigger than him in high school.
Yeah.
And I almost fought that nigga, and my mama was in the room. Like, it was like we had a meeting because I was like, hey, I'm tired of this bullshit. I've been playing baseball since I was 3. This is what I know I want to do. This nigga's not doing me right.
Yeah.
I'm talking about to the point to where if you saw my stats from high school, you'd be like, damn, nigga, you the shit.
Yeah. I mean, but that's part of
But-
sports. Coaches don't like certain people, though, because I had a problem with Coach Martin. And he was the head coach of all coaches.
Of everything, yeah.
And me and him had an issue, and I was getting 10 tackles a game, but due to the fact that me and him didn't get along,
It didn't matter.
it didn't matter. Whatever I did didn't matter.
My batting average one season, I think it was my senior year, was like 7 something. It don't matter how many times I've been up to bat to get that average. That average, I've at least went up to bat 4 times.
Yeah.
And hit and got a hit 3 out of the 4 times. So
There's no reason for him to have
Why?
an issue with you.
Why? Yeah. Why am I not? Why am I not getting the playing time that I should get? Like, but I will always get it when. I mean, whenever he let me get that playing time, I'm the type of nigga that's like, shit, I'm gonna show you why you fucking up.
Put it in his face.
Like, I might not be that good in practice, just because of my mindset. But when it comes to the games, I deliver. And I got videos, pictures, stats to prove all that shit. My stats were great. And it's just like, nigga, still just not getting a chance.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, we played Highland Park. Them niggas was getting killed. He didn't want to put me in this game. It's 12-0.
Like at this point, you ain't got nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. This nigga put me in a pitch. Do you know what the score was at the end of the game?
What?
12-5.
If he would have put you,
It was the fourth inning. It's 9 innings in baseball.
It would have been a different game. Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about, I done struck enough niggas out on Highland Park team to where these niggas are ready to fight. And I'm not even throwing fast. I'm throwing like 65, 70. Like, so slow that it's like, yo, yeah.
You can bunt that shit.
We finna rock that shit. But it moved.
Yeah.
It moved. So by the time you was ready for it, it moved. I don't care how fast it was moving, it moved. But they would get up there with the mindset of like, oh, this shit is slow. It's like, this is,
I'm finna hit it and knock
like,
it out.
yeah, like,
it don't be like that all the time. Though.
It don't.
I tried to play baseball, but I just couldn't control my pitch and shit. Like, but that shit hard as fuck. Like, I could throw a 70 to 80, but I just couldn't control that shit.
It's hard, and I could, but my control came from me throwing not as fast.
Yeah.
But nobody, like, I don't know anybody else that throws that slow, but they shit move like it's fast. Because the whole idea of shit moving, it depends on the velocity. If you're throwing slow, you don't have that much velocity.
Yeah.
But I'm left-handed. And I don't know how I did it.
Which is hard to hit.
Right.
Any sport, a left-hander is always hard to deal with.
It's always.
Boxing, football, anything, you have to adjust to a left-hander.
But that nigga was like, nah, fuck that nigga.
I
don't give a fuck. It got to the point to where like the white parents was like
getting mad and shit. Like, why?
Put this nigga in, and I was cold at first base too.
They moved my ass out there to outfield. I was a big guy, about athletic as shit.
Most black men are athletic, at least when they're young.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's almost a given. And if you're not, it's just like,
if it's not there, it's not there. I can still. I feel like I can still play baseball though. If I get in shape, I feel like I
feel like I can do anything. But as far as stamina or anything, like I'm not finna get out there and do that because I'm going to die. I'm going to die, nigga. Like I gotta build up to, like, I'm not playing no pickup game right now. I'm not, nigga. Fuck you. No,
them 30s is getting
like I have a daughter that I gotta think about, and I'm not ready to die. I get out there right now, it's like, nigga, I'm finna die. I walk up the, and I'm like, it's not even like I'm skinny as fuck. My mom is like, what? Like, I just don't think you. But I've looked like this. This is pretty much how I've looked for ever. The biggest I've been is like when I was younger. But other than that, like, shit, I've been, 170 is the most that I've weighed, like 175.
I haven't weighed one anything since my freshman year in high school. When I left high school, I was damn near 285, going towards 3. My college weight was 315. I was big as shit.
And that's the thing. That's why I'm like, that's how I know that I'm just meant to be the size that I am. Cause there was a time to where I was like, I mean, my junior and senior in high school, like, nigga, I was trying to get big.
Yeah. Start taking the roids.
Nigga, I'm talking about nigga eating peanut butter, trying to find all the protein I can find, nigga.
Yeah.
And like the most I've weighed, I don't even think I've ever hit 180, bro. And that's
You just light, man. I wish I could.
and that shit, like,
I'll be cut up.
and that's basically what I've brought it down to. I was like, shit, I'm just finna be cut, cause I could work out for 4 days. I could not have worked out for years. Work out for 4 days. In 4 days, you'll be like, you been working out a little bit, bro?
Got a little definition, man.
Like, and because my results come quick,
Yeah.
but it's like, you know, it just kind of just plateaus. Like, I get more cut up, but I be wanting to get bigger. But it's just like, nigga, I'm just in this hole looking like a motherfucking swimmer. I mean, this hoe just looking like Michael Phelps, like
shit.
lean ass nigga. So I don't know how we got on that shit,
I have no idea. We just talking shit.
but yeah, back to what we started on.
Really off on the tangent.
I don't even know where we started. I didn't even go to that.
We were talking about racism.
Okay, yeah, okay. So another thing, which is good, I've seen more and more cities starting to say they're gonna defund the police, and to be honest, I don't know exactly what that means. It sounds nice, you know what I'm saying? And I read everything that they're talking about, but you know, I don't know what type of effect that's gonna have.
I mean, even if they defund them, someone else is gonna come out of somewhere. And
That's
get
what
that
I'm
money
saying.
back. So that shit.
And it's either that or they even gonna get madder and just be like, shit, we ain't get paid shit anyway. Fuck
'em.
these niggas.
Yeah,
Like,
it make a bigger problem
right.
than what it is.
So that's why I'm just like, it's tight. It's like, I agree, because I reposted shit and I agree. It's like, you know, it's cool to see that that's even making news. And I'm pretty sure it's not the first time that the police have been defunded.
Well, it doesn't seem like a
Right.
long term.
It is just like, you know, it's
like
cool
you should
that now.
attach that shit to their pension. Like if you get this,
Right. Because
this
what I found out is whatever you making when you retire from the police force, that's what you keep making until you die.
Yeah. So you really ain't fucking up their money at all. So
Niggas just not working.
yeah, like nigga, if I'm on
So
my
it's
30th
like,
year,
oh shit,
and I'm fucking
I
up
gotta
on
retire.
you, yeah, okay,
I'm 39.
whatever,
Alright.
fuck it. I'm still gonna fuck up and still do what I do.
I'm still gonna get the same money I'm getting now.
Yeah, so it really ain't no,
And ain't going to work.
consequence this shit. Yeah,
So that's what I'm like, man. I mean, it's a lot of shit be sounding nice.
it sound nice, but that shit don't mean shit to them or
A
us.
lot of shit be sounding nice, and that's the. I think that's like the key in life. Like, well, not the key, but nigga, you just gotta be. You gotta really look at the shit, cause I mean, I don't want to say that's how we got here, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, so Black Lives Matter. Going from, you know, as far as defunding, I know that Black Lives Matter is probably feel like, you know, they played a role into that happening. But my thing is, I'm not 100% sure, and I don't care what no motherfucking body say, just because I actually look up and research as much as I can about the opinion that I have about shit. So, if you can tell me some information that I haven't learned that tells me different, fine. But if
Shit,
not,
show us. We all trying to learn this shit.
right. But if not, shut the fuck up. But I mean,
Drew Brees.
nigga, when Steven Jackson becoming one of my favorite niggas, man.
Yeah,
Even before he was like, he like second in line after Shannon Sharp.
He too real, man.
Like, yeah. So, but it's like, nigga, show me something different, you know. And then I'm not an illogical ass person, but Black Lives Matters. I don't even know if I just fuck with it at all, but I don't fuck with it completely.
Yeah.
But it's not that I don't fuck with the people in it. I fuck with the people that, you know, the majority of the people that's in it, because the majority of the people isn't, you know, what created it. I'm just suspicious of, like I just said, where it came from. Yeah. Who's operating it? Who's really running that shit? Cause I don't know. As far as what I know, the main nigga ahead of that shit is George Soros, and that nigga's not. That's not a good nigga. It's not a good nigga. So, I mean, and I think a lot of people would take, if you like, kind of denounce Black Lives Matter, people would take that as you denouncing black people.
Black.
But it's like, it's not about a name, it's about what you're doing. Mm-hmm. And like, people get caught up in names because a lot of those people post shit because they just want the recognition for themselves. It sounds good. Selfishly, as much as they may not, you know, say, you know, much as they may feel like they don't, but if that's the only thing that you're doing, and you gotta be really be honest with yourself. Like, I've donated, you know, not a lot, because I'm not a balling ass nigga, but I've donated. I'm not out here protesting. I don't feel the need to do that at all, and I don't feel bad. Can't nobody make me feel bad about not doing that. And I'm also building myself and working on myself. And a lot of people will be so caught up into trying to seem like they're doing something that they're not doing the biggest thing that they need to do. The only way that you're gonna help somebody else is if you can help yourself.
Yeah. So build
resources. If you fucked up and then you claiming that, you know, you trying to help somebody else,
I can't give you some shit if I ain't got shit.
Right.
Basically.
Like, you out here that ain't doing shit. But then you mad because of what's going on. But you really just doing what niggas is telling you, because you're not, you almost too lazy to try to figure out if this is something. And it's not saying people don't care, because a lot of people care. And if this is something that you care about that much, what are you gonna do about it? Like, that's with anything in life. What are you gonna do about it?
Instead of just talking about it and shit.
Right. So, I mean, you care about living to a certain, you know, a certain way on a day-to-day basis. And what you do about it is you do what you need to do so you can make that living.
So why not?
And this is in this situation, what are you doing to actually help that? And I mean, the first thing that motherfuckers got to work on is themselves. Yeah. And people can't feel bad for, you know, you don't even have to donate. You might not do nothing, but you feel empathetic and you know what's going on and you understand and you know what has to be done.
Just a simple act of kindness or do better than
what you can when you can. Yeah. Nigga ain't asking you to go out your way. But work on yourself. Because if you work on yourself, this shit is going, if everybody start working on themselves in a way that's genuine, and you can't tell people what's genuine and what's not, but you know, you gotta have certain morals, and people know what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah, which is weird, because you know, there's a lot of people without morals anymore. Motherfuckers just like justifying shit.
No, it's a lot of people it's a lot of people without morals. And I think those people come from people. A lot of that is people understanding that, like, yeah, you don't. It ain't no. The universe don't play favorites, and a lot of those people that act that way understands that. So it's like, as long as I do what I need to do to stay on top, then I don't give a fuck what I got to do.
Yeah, but you don't want to be a sleazy ass motherfucker.
Right, right. You don't,
Like
you
shit.
don't, and most people don't. But the people that are like that have a lot more aggressive influence
Yeah.
because it's planned. Like, you don't go out looking to manipulate people. You know
Some
what I'm
people
saying?
live their life doing that.
Yeah, that's
shit,
what I'm
though.
saying. And those people, and
me, I'm
that's
pretty sure
because
you
most
came
people
across
don't,
people
and
like
that's
that.
why it works. And even with people knowing that most people don't, and that's why it works. Like, I know how they doing this shit, and I'm not saying like I can beat them niggas. I don't want to beat them niggas, and I don't even want to put that into existence that I could beat them niggas. I could never beat them niggas. But I can see what they doing,
Yeah.
and I don't agree with it. And I can see what they doing, so I know what not to do.
Yeah. Your third eye always working, man. It just a lot of us don't pay attention to that shit.
Nope.
I can map that shit out, but if I tell you you don't pay attention, shit, it don't mean shit. I can tell you a million things, but if you don't put no work into that shit, what's the point of me saying it?
It don't mean nothing. That's why I say people got to start with themselves, because you can't handle nothing outside of yourself until you handle yourself.
Yeah.
But,
a couple millionaires can deal with a problem way better than one billionaire can. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. But on a lighter note, with I saw this a few years ago when it first came out. It's a black cop, but it's like, you know, it's a regular black guy, and so this is pretty much his take on, and I don't feel like it's coming from a place of like on some. I feel like this nigga will vote for Donald Trump. Just by the way that he talks, you'll know that like, nah, this nigga ain't vote for Donald Trump. This nigga is just really like, I'm like, ain't no who wants to deal with the shit that he said. So, but I'm gonna play this shit, but just because the shit's funny as fuck. But
I can't do this shit forever. They gonna kill me out here.
hold up.
I'm finna go get this 12-hour shift, man. But real talk, man. Everybody wanna say fuck the police, man. Say fuck you. Shit. Every time Pookie Earl hit the goddamn wet stick and he come in the house tripping, wanna go upside your head, you wanna call me. Don't have the audacity to say fuck me. No, fuck you, man. Shit. I ain't got time to be fighting his naked ass. Shit, hit his ass with the taser. That shit don't work. Try to square up with the motherfucker. That shit don't work. I'm like, man, I ain't say, you got it, bro. You got it. I ain't even finna fight with you, man. Say, man, it's tough out here, though, man. But say, I can't do this shit forever. They gonna kill me out here, man. Y'all like, comment, share my videos, man. Let me get viral so I can put this 2-week notice in. Shit, free Kodak Black.
Kodak finna get out.
I know what's funny is this was made when he was in the jail the first time.
Yeah.
And then he got out, then that nigga went back. But like, that's the thing. Like, I know it's cops out here like that.
Yeah, it's cops. I mean, they real people, but it's kind of.
I know niggas that I've kicked it with, and I didn't even know they was cops. And I was like, bro, I've been smoking all types of motherfucking weed around me, bro.
We
like,
have a habit of
what
dehumanizing
the fuck? That's when I was just like, I'm still scared though, cause I know what goes on.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna be like, them niggas. What it is like I know that it's gonna come a point them niggas gotta choose being a cop or being whatever they say they really are.
Yeah. It ain't no middle ground.
Right. And I ain't, I'm not expecting, cause I can't expect nobody to do some shit that I ain't doing. So I ain't expecting a cop just to be like, I'm finna quit today.
Nah, you
And it's like, alright, you finna be humped. Like who finna take care of us? I understand that, and that's the thing that sucks. It's that you gotta live like that you might have to live like that for a little bit of time, just to make sure that that
everything is straight. And
what
shit.
you actually fighting for ain't in vain. But I mean, I think this shit is all. I don't want to just be like, I think this shit is funny. I think this shit is terrible. I think it's beautiful. I think it's hilarious. I think it's a lot of things.
Yeah, I get a ball of emotions about this shit. So,
but I mean, it's where we living right now. So the best thing you can do is just educate yourself on what's going on, and not really try and decode shit, but just try and better yourself and understand
I
how
got
to
to the point to where I'm waking up and being like, "What's the damage today?"
Yeah, but to be honest, I've been like that for some years now.
Yeah.
I mean, at times it's been more intense than others, but I mean, it's just, that's really what it is. It's like you wake up and be like, some shit happened. Nah, okay, not yet.
Nothing don't seem so far fetched no more.
It really don't, bro. Like, if you name the shit that's been going on, it's just like,
and we only 5 or 6 months in,
bro.
and we still got like
if somebody told us this shit when we was in high school, we would be like,
you lying like a motherfucker, nigga.
Niggas is
like a pandemic.
That's a
2
funny
or 3
ass story.
pandemics
Yeah.
at one time, nigga.
Nah, bro.
Fuck all that.
Nah. But that shit really like that. And that's
hey,
shit that's
if
right.
you would have told me Donald Trump would have been our president back in 2000, I would have cussed you out and laughed at you.
The night that he won, I laughed so much. So much.
I was waiting for Ashton Kutcher to come out of somewhere and be like, but y'all getting pucked.
This because it's like, see what y'all niggas done did? And not just black people, but like just the whole country. Like, as a whole, like corporations, the public, the media, everybody, and
you fucked up, right?
Like, yeah, like, and a lot of us have been saying like shit's gonna get here, and that's why it's just like, but we kind of like
let it happen.
Nigga, look at our movies. Like, the movies is like Chris Rock and Bernie Mac played the president. Like, come on, bro. Like, not saying that they couldn't be presidents. They couldn't, but it's like, who give a fuck about being a president? I don't want to be president. I couldn't be president. Cause shit, I'm not with the shit.
Yeah.
So they don't say nothing about it if I'm good or bad.
My morals are too fucked up to be president.
Right. But a nigga that actually was like, nah, that nigga probably shouldn't be president, became president, bro.
I thought it was a
and
joke.
Now we just like, nigga. I mean,
it seemed like a bad joke that he was doing, and it just went too far.
It kept going further and further. Like, when it first started, I was like, all
right, I wasn't supposed to go this far with this shit.
This nigga is finna fucking win. Cause it was too good.
Yeah.
And as a country, we can't deny that shit.
Yeah.
As a whole, you may not, you may not give into it personally, but as a whole,
That shit had to be the sweetest lick in America.
Deny this shit.
That nigga
Like,
got all of us.
It was so sweet that I really feel like even Donald Trump was like,
Oh, it happened. That wasn't supposed
I was just trying to get some more business at my hotels, but
Yeah.
like, fuck, I'm the president now.
Yeah, I really got to deal with some shit.
Shit, I guess I'm that nigga then.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a confident ass person is gonna be like, shit, well, that happened. I guess it was supposed to happen. So I guess that's what I am.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm finna behave, however I think that what that is. So it's like,
Yeah.
that nigga, of course that nigga's gonna be confident in what he does.
I think that shit false confidence, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You
I
can't
think
be
it
that
is
cocky.
too. Cause niggas, to every great person to a certain extent though lies to themselves. Cause you gotta lie to yourself to a certain extent to even get to a point to where you can be beyond something that somebody can think, and that's why they think that you good. Cause it's like, I couldn't even believe that they did that shit. So
Right.
if they couldn't believe it, then what makes you think that you gonna believe it without a lot of
That shit just to go in the natural order and shit. Like, even
Right.
Reagan had some type of government experience.
Right.
Before
No,
he
but that's
came.
what I'm saying. That's why the shit was surprising. But that's what we asked for, because we mistaken that type of charisma for something that means something good. But then we were hypocrites because we would let that go for Donald Trump when he wasn't president. But now that he is president and he's not changed how he was. He hasn't changed how he was. Now we got a problem with it.
Now he just an asshole with a microphone.
Like, right.
That's it.
But it's like we got a problem
A
with it.
bigger
But then
microphone.
a majority of people be like, we got to vote. But it's like, okay, if you feel like we got to vote, then you can also agree that we didn't have that much of a problem with Donald Trump being president, because apparently a majority of the people voting for him, that's the only way he got to be president, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since we should vote.
No,
So
the numbers that come
you
out
can
like
only
those two, though.
you can only be so upset. And then if you don't agree with that, then another thing you would say is like, niggas is chosen. It's either one or the other. Either way is fucked up, and you gotta come to a point to where you like, I'm being fucked. And a lot of niggas don't want to admit to, like, we being fucked. All of us.
On a daily basis.
On a daily basis, we being fucked. It's all right. You being fucked. I'm being fucked. She being fucked.
Yeah.
He being fucked.
You
we
get a
being
dick.
fucked.
You get a
yes, like yes, nigga. This is the Christmas episode of Oprah,
Yeah.
and all she giving out is fucks, and we all in this bitch together. So guess what we getting?
Yeah.
Fucked.
Fucked hard too.
Yeah. It's like, you get over that shit. Like
Even when the nigga sent out that little stimulus check, you
That
you
shit,
break
yeah.
that shit up. That nigga was basically giving us $40 a day like we were hoes and shit.
nigga. I thought the only nigga that did the math.
I said that did the math. Like, damn, this nigga gave me $40 like Mr. Jones
Yeah.
used to give the hoes.
Cause I did the math, cause it's like I'm still working from home, so I'm still getting paid like regular.
Yeah.
So I ain't no baller, but like I didn't need it, so I was like, what can I do with this? Let me break this shit
I
down.
fucked
see
that
what
shit
it
off.
is.
I paid bills with that shit. I had that shit.
Nigga.
I got that shit at 12:30. That shit was gone at 1:30.
Nigga said that shit big.
Gone. Paid my whole ass car note and some shit, other shit I didn't feel like paying. That shit didn't do me no good. It was still fucked up.
And they trying to talk about giving another one, but I don't know how much they gonna give another one. I think what they gonna do is just like, by the time they decide what the fuck they gonna do, they gonna be like, shit, y'all niggas back at work now. Y'all good, right? Like,
I take another 1,200 though. I ain't gonna
like,
lie.
oh, nigga, of course. But people were saying, I'm hearing not a lot of different things, but I'm hearing two different things. And I'm hearing two different things, but from sources that, that I've heard truth from, both of them. One is saying it's like, this shit is finna come off our taxes.
Either that or our social security or some shit like that.
Or we not gonna have to pay nothing back at all.
I don't feel like that.
Most of the shit that I'm hearing is we're not gonna have to pay nothing back. But I feel you. Like, it's
good.
America.
It's too good to be true. Our taxes or something gonna go up.
I ain't gonna, like, I'm not gonna be secure in what's going on until it has reached at least about a year and about 4 months from when the shit started. So about this time next year, like, if that's when I'll be a little bit more confident in what, you know.
I don't trust that shit at
all.
all.
I don't trust shit.
I take the 1,200, but I'm gonna take that home with a grain of salt. That shit finna come out of something.
And my whole thing is like, shit.
I'm thinking of a bigger picture. I think our generation ain't gonna have Social Security. So we might well take the money while we can.
Probably not, right?
We ain't gonna have that shit. Shit, my grandmama getting what, $600 a month off Social Security. That shit gonna be gone by the time my turn 60. 60, whenever it is.
What's crazy is they actually had all. This is what frustrates me about people. Like, a lot of people, most of the people believe in the government so much, and I'm not, you know, don't make any implications from what I'm saying, but most people believe in the government so much. These niggas just gave most of the people that live here $1,200 each, and then corporations like billions of
dollars. Like, man, turn that shit around, give me a couple.
And y'all don't think that this shit is just getting made up? It's just numbers. Yeah. It's just numbers on the screen.
Yeah,
it's just the niggas all agree, like, yeah. But that, that's cool.
I take the money.
We had that, but we that's damn near the same amount of debt we in, but we had the same amount of money to give everybody that shit, and niggas is just like, that's what I'm talking about. The government really knows what it's like, bro.
But you know what that shit proves to me, though? They can give back reparations if they felt like doing that shit.
It's just a number. But the thing is, that shit's it's getting shaky. And that's why all this shit's going on, because that shit's just getting...
Because they know we going to put that shit back into the economy, so it's going to be right back in their pockets and shit.
It's like niggas is trying to figure out how to... It's really about how currency is being exchanged.
Which our money don't mean shit.
It don't. It only means shit just because of how much, like, we bullied shit when it did mean shit. And, like, I mean, we've done a good enough job, but right now niggas is like, all right, you know, it's about that time, my nigga. So what's up? Like, what can you do for me? What you finna make work out? Because you're going to have to make some sacrifices now. Because every other continent on this earth has made a sacrifice except for America since it's been there. Outside of some shit that it's created
like
itself.
We ducking the dodge of that shit.
Yeah. So niggas is like, yo, you finna get it too, nigga.
Yeah, somebody finna pay for this.
You finna get it just like us. And I'm just like, God damn, I feel you, bro. Fuck. Shit. God damn. Shit, get them niggas, but I don't want to die, but, like, I don't like them niggas either, but, like,
yeah.
I mean, shit, work some shit out, you know?
Something gotta give.
But,
well, we like trillions and trillions of dollars in debt with everybody else and shit, like,
and we just gave everybody $1 trillion within less than a year's notice.
But you gotta keep in mind, they be spending all that bullshit ass money on NASA and shit, but they ain't got no money and shit.
Niggas ain't spending shit, bro. It's just numbers. Niggas ain't going and giving niggas cash. And if they are, niggas is like, niggas with money, it's like, bro, if you don't get that shit out my motherfucking face, right the fuck now, you giving me cash?
Yeah.
Bitch, I'll slit your throat. Like, no fucking cash.
Yeah.
Nigga, the fuck? Like, it's numbers.
Yeah.
And it's gold. And it's resources. It's just numbers and resources.
Resources we struggling on right now.
Oh yeah. We finna, like, we gotta get what's coming. We have to. And it sucks that we gonna be casualties to the shit. But, you know, what what a hell of a life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like Americans who just waiting to do a big ass insurance scheme. And just burn all this shit down.
You been like, I ain't with that shit, but you like, I already signed the contract, so you like, oh, I hope they don't get caught. But it's like, damn, it's looking like they finna get caught, bro.
Japan
that
be on our ass
like fuck, what I'm gonna do? Like, shit. But they still paying out, so you like, all right, keep
the papers with the niggas, man.
Y'all still paying out, trying to get that bread. But niggas finna run the hell out that shit.
Yeah.
We all finna be, we all gonna have to pay, bro, in some way or another. Like, and that's the thing we gotta come, and that's the thing that really just kind of makes me tear up, because I'm just like,
we've been seeing this shit coming.
Like, unless I die younger than what I think I am, like, shit, I'm like, it's gonna be a certain amount of time that I'm just gonna have to deal with that. I just hope it don't be my generation that have to pay for that shit. We gonna have to deal with that. Like, I'm talking about that real bullshit. Yeah. Like, on some like, nigga, I'm just gonna go ahead and head out, y'all. Shit ain't.
Let my great-great-grandkids deal with that bullshit. Yeah. I'm gone. Yeah. Granddaddy gone. I don't have to deal with this shit.
Let go in this hole. That's gonna be me. Shit, I'm gonna go to sleep. I ain't gonna wake up.
I don't need no more struggle than what I'm dealing with.
And that shit fucked up, but it's just like, shit. That's life though, but. You know,
I've been eating shit for 30 years. Last y'all turn to eat shit.
It's something after that. I've learned enough. I know, like, shit. Yeah. I'm gonna wake up somewhere else. We'll see what that's like. But this shit,
I ain't trying to fuck with
I'm good. I'm Gucci.
It's fucked up.
But look, this
Oh man, we didn't even get to the politicians and shit. We didn't get
to
that
in the African
that shit weird as fuck, man. Bro,
that felt like African American play at a private school.
I kind of felt like that shit all white private school. A new version of blackface and shit. Like, I don't know how to feel about that shit.
If y'all don't get y'all goofy ass. How this motherfucking shit?
What's the old girl name?
And then they kneeled.
What's the old girl name? The one clapping at Donald Trump and shit. I can't think of her name.
Nancy Pelosi?
Yeah, like I was like fucking with her when she was like fuck you Donald Trump type shit, but now she done
like all them niggas is fried to me. That's why I was just like, oh yeah, of course she gonna be at the front.
Yeah.
Probably motherfucking Joe Biden fucking demented ass. That nigga probably forgot that they had to do the shit. That's why he went there.
Nah, Joe Biden got enough smoke. He don't want no more.
Joe Biden, like, that's the thing. Like, it's either Donald Trump or Joe Biden. Like, come on, nigga. Like,
hey, Obama hit that nigga. Hey, nigga, chill, fam. You know, I heard caught enough smoke, nigga.
Nigga ain't even like this. Nigga ain't even making sense no more.
Nah. Joe Biden don't want no smoke. He done got that perm shit. Now he don't talk about you ain't black if you ain't voting for him and shit. Like, that nigga need to chill.
Nigga, you ain't won nobody over yet. Calm the fuck down. Like, I don't know what you thought, but like,
you ain't got me yet, Joey.
You not Obama, bro. Like, it don't work like that. We still fucking suspect.
We still eyeing you and shit. We don't trust shit.
Not at all. But we'll believe anything. That's the crazy thing. Like, we don't trust shit, but we'll find like this Blackout Tuesday shit.
That shit.
Cause from what I heard, and this is what I'm hearing, a lot of people heard. This is why I'm hearing a lot of people had like a problem with it. It's like the rules was like, don't say nothing. It's post a black screen and don't say nothing.
Like this not fucking up nobody's money.
And I was like,
stop buying shit
for what? Like what? I'm hell no. Like what? Huh? Don't do nothing. Yeah, stop everything that you was just doing.
Stop. What's gonna fuck them up is stop giving them my money. That'll make more sense. Stop giving these niggas our money.
Nigga said just stop everything, and I was like, nah, bro, y'all.
Nigga, blacking out my picture is not gonna stop racism.
I didn't do that shit at all. And if somebody did it, I would just like,
I just pay. I like, okay, I get it, but
like,
okay,
whatever. It's cool, but I ain't. I
just pick a day. Pick a day and say we not gonna spend money that day and see how much we.
I mean, July 4th is gonna be the real test because if niggas is really about it, that's the next holiday. But then it's like, how do you boycott a holiday because a lot of businesses isn't gonna be open.
Yeah.
So I saw something which is an idea that came from Blackout Tuesday, which is why I'm not like that upset with it. It was like, why not we do it like every Tuesday?
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
And not spend money every Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that would be fuck dope.
Up the money.
I can agree with that.
Legislation don't change until you fuck up the money.
To see what they'll do, and just to give it a little bit of time for us to get prepared. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like none of us is prepared to go and do that shit on some like, an extended period of time. Like 3 months off the back. Like, nah, we not finna do right.
Boycott.
Let's be for real with ourselves.
Let's stop
do
this.
That. Yeah. So we do every Tuesday, and then niggas gonna react, regardless. And when you see how they react, then it's like, okay, cool. Every Tuesday and every Friday. Because Friday is a big day.
Yeah. Friday's payday.
For anything. So you get, and you try your hardest to. And I know a lot of niggas be at they last on Thursday, so it's like they gotta spend on Friday because they gotta,
Yeah.
But
which is hard, especially.
It's like it's the ones that I think it's a good amount of us that don't have to do that. That if we actually didn't, it will make enough of an impact for us to see like kind of what direction they'll go, so we can assess the situation. And then be like, okay, I see this is where they're going. So this is what we need to be prepared for. And then this is how we need to react to that because now we prepare for what we think they finna do.
If I can get my girl to stop buying shit for Amazon, that'd be great.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
I'm tired of seeing fucking.
That's why you gotta do days. You just gotta be like, just don't do it on Tuesday and Friday.
Yeah, don't
please.
buy shit on Tuesday. Tell them.
If you want to buy it, like either. It don't matter with the delivery on Friday anyway. If you can't buy it on Tuesday, you'll be able to buy it on Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna matter with the shipping because on Friday, if you get it Friday or Saturday, it's still the weekend. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just get that shit on Saturday. Chill out.
Nah, she can't help herself.
But what's crazy is that's really all it takes is just that dip, and it's not even like niggas is gonna start buying more because they not buying that day. But they gonna see that dip, and then that's it. It's gonna scare them, and then they gonna think about it. Okay, we got 2 days a week now that we getting that dip.
Yeah.
If these niggas do this 3 days
and
2 days in a row, like that dip is gonna start to to mean something.
Black dollar means something, man.
Yeah.
We buy more than anybody else. So if you fuck up $1 billion twice a week with these major corporations, oh man,
this shit is crazy.
That shit crazy, man.
But we just all gotta be we all gotta be on our shit. Like going back to what I was saying, we all gotta be personally connected with ourselves and really understand that the shit really starts with ourselves, regardless of what view you have on it. Are you doing something that makes you feel comfortable? And what makes you feel comfortable? Does that make the people around you feel comfortable? If not, then you got to change some shit up that you're doing because the people around you is going to let you know that shit is not making them feel comfortable. And right now, black people is making you feel like they not comfortable. We've been doing that. So obviously, it's some shit that needs to change up. Like and it's not all on us. So I mean, either you gonna choose to get with it or you gotta get lost, cause the shit's gonna get to a point to where it's gonna get overwhelming and niggas and don't shit last forever. Like shit ain't gonna be shit. The niggas that run shit now ain't gonna run that shit forever. It don't matter who they are, what they can do, or what type of power they have. That don't nothing last forever. this earth ain't even gonna last for forever. So niggas gotta start thinking about how they wanna live right now in the moment that they in, and then how to feel comfortable dying. Because I mean, to be honest, it's coming real close. A lot of us finna die, and not to be on some morbid shit, but that's just the world that we living in right now. Just like we hear about history and shit and be like, that shit crazy. Nigga, just be grateful that you've witnessed or you've been a part of some type of extreme of life. You know, whether it be extreme of life or where it was extremely good or extremely bad. Just being able to experience something that actually mattered, because everything else in between niggas ain't gonna remember. And so, you know, it's just kind of perspective and just to be realistic that, you know, live the best way you can right now. Live the most comfortable you can right now, and live the most logical for your situation. Even if that means sacrificing being comfortable. But anyway,
damn, that fucked me up.
nah, but that's just, I mean, that shit just for real though. That's the battle every day. Like, I say that shit, and I don't say that shit on some like, cause I've reached that point. Like, nah, nigga. Like,
I might take an L to make something better.
Like, nigga, I was just, I say that shit because I was just battling with that shit last night. Like, yeah. I would say that shit on some, like, you know, get like me. Like, no, please don't. Because we all be fucked up. Yeah. Like, get like the best you can. But, no, but.
Just don't live in fear, man.
Yeah. That's the one thing you can't do. Because that's going to keep you from doing a lot of shit. That's going to keep you from growing. Even personally, if you live in fear, scared to grow, you gotta let shit go sometimes. Most of the time.
Growth is always good, man.
But, on a lighter note, I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap it up. This nigga's 6'9" with Akon. And I thought I was tripping, bro. I was like, damn, that nigga hair grew a whole lot.
That nigga had a lace front on. That fucked me up, bro.
I was like,
this 6'9" situation put me in a weird space, because I get it, but I don't condone it. Like, niggas be like, oh, he broke the street code, but the niggas he was fucking with broke the street code too, though. Like, you fucked this nigga baby mama, you know, threatened to kill this nigga and threatened to kill this nigga mama. Why should I be loyal to you type shit? Like,
that's why it's like, the whole situation counseled to me. Like, whatever happens.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be on some, like, you know, I didn't fuck with the nigga like that before. So it's like, it's not like I got a choice to make. Yeah. Like, it was just like, shit. Oh, that shit wild. Like,
that street shit dead though. Anyways, though.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I mean, I can understand people being upset and being like, you know, he broke the code. For older niggas, yeah, he did.
Yeah, I mean,
but the way I look at it, it's like,
it ain't no loyalty.
If it don't affect you, man. Not to be on some rude shit, but fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? And if it do, then deal with it however you deal with it. I'm not finna tell you how to deal with it.
Yeah. But I come from the gang culture, and I can understand that shit. I understand the street side of that shit.
Right.
But them niggas brought that trouble into their life. Though.
Yeah.
Like, you knew
they was trying to hit a lick,
yeah.
And that's the risk. That's the risk that you take. But it was, I mean, to be honest, it was kind of like low key. I don't want to say some genius shit, but it was some out the box type shit. What they was trying to do.
Yeah.
And I mean, it almost worked out for him, but that nigga was smarter than them niggas.
Yeah. You bring a non-street nigga around some street niggas, and you don't expect the nigga to tell.
Because if that nigga ain't scared of y'all, then it's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother story. Because that nigga can get into things that street niggas couldn't get into.
Nah. Then it's fucking me up though. What's really fucking me up is how this nigga's making light of the situation. Like, this nigga's okay with being a rat. And he put that shit in this video, like the little clips I see. Yeah. He be putting that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I saw it. I was like, shit.
Like, nigga, you
real thing, nigga. Like, cause my whole thing is, it's bigger problems than motherfucking 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
If niggas that mad, go do what you gotta do, or just shut up.
Yeah.
Because that nigga's gonna do what he's gonna do, and it's like either you gonna, like, the more that you care about it, the madder that's gonna make you, and you gonna do some illogical shit.
It don't even mean shit. End of the day, it don't mean shit. It don't affect me or the way I live. It's just a bad situation got worse.
And he's showing niggas like, and I don't condone this shit. It's not something that I would do. I'm just speaking what's actually happened. He just showing niggas that, like, you know, just like George Zimmerman did.
He still
if y'all gonna do some shit, do some shit.
Nigga.
If y'all gonna do some shit, do some shit. Like, for the niggas that's like they gonna do some shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not finna jeopardize my life.
Walking around comfortable and shit, but y'all talking about killing this nigga 6ix9ine.
Right. I'm not finna jeopardize my life to go look for either one of those two niggas. But I'm also not on here like, just like, so them niggas is like, it ain't right, bro. Like, niggas die every day. Okay, niggas die every day, then.
That's a
alright, cool. So what's up?
Is you gonna ride or not?
Like, that's it. If not, then, like, bro,
move on from that shit.
Stop. You just raising your blood pressure.
Yeah.
You just
killing yourself over some
bullshit.
Mad. And this nigga still out living his life.
Right. And it's okay if you're not. It's okay. It's more okay for 6ix9ine than George Zimmerman, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I see that nigga and I got, I'm not even finna.
Don't even put that in there, because, you know, they be listening.
Not
shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, the nigga said 6 months ago he gonna pop the nigga George Zimmerman. That's
not what I said.
Nah.
That's not what I said.
Nah, they be listening to shit.
I like, you know, I like that.
Kill who need to be killed.
I like that Roddy Ricch song. You know, that's all I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. Y'all go back and listen to that whole, y'all know. What I'm saying?
Put 100,000 on it.
Hey, what you talking about?
Oh, man.
But yeah, it's like, if you're not, just, like, stop beating yourself up.
Yeah, about some bullshit.
And people do that in a lot of aspects of life. But
just take the L and move on, man.
It's not even taking the L. Like, I mean, it don't hurt no more than any. It's been the L's that we've taken that been greater than that we ain't paid that much attention to.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
it's just weird how times changed from when me and you were kids.
Yeah.
Like, that shit would have had us dead in these streets. Now,
and it did.
Niggas don't give a fuck about that shit no more. So
but now, I mean, but still now, it's just that the industry's so saturated that niggas is not as known because there's so many more rappers. But it's still niggas getting killed out here.
Yeah.
Like, but it's just like, I don't want to be like, you know,
wasting too much energy on this shit.
Right. It's like, I mean, that's, if you got a problem, then I don't want to be like, if you got a problem, then that's what you do. It's like, no, if you got a problem, you're trying to resolve that shit. And you trying to get to a point to where you don't have to go to an extreme to get to a better place. That's why you work on yourself with it first.
Yeah.
And then a lot of niggas don't be like, fuck it, I'm not finna work on myself with the shit. Like, I'm just finna resolve the issue.
Deal with it when it happens.
Yeah.
That's my era, but I mean, shit, I done got old. I done got too old to be dealing with shit.
I have too, but I ain't gonna lie. I've also got too old to be fighting.
Yeah. Nigga body don't recover no more. Like
yeah, I've gotten too old to be fighting, bro. If you threaten me, and I can say this as legally as anything else, like if I gotta defend myself, bro, I'm shooting your ass. Like, we're not fighting. Like,
when niggas used to say that when we were kids, we were like, what the fuck, nigga, just fight. But now that we that age, I'm gonna pop me a nigga or two. I'm not finna wrestle, none of that shit.
I'm shoot you in your leg, you know. But I'm gonna shoot you though. Like, shit. Like, bro, I don't have time.
You really got pissed me off for me to fist fight you.
Like, yeah. And you gotta do it like real quick. Yeah. You gotta be like sharp.
I'm gonna beat this nigga up real quick. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, you gotta be like, oh no, yeah, I'm finna beat this nigga up. All right, let's go.
I ain't got no 20 minutes to fight to beat no more.
Yeah, nah, hell no. I had a fight. That hoe went 12 rounds. I don't know how niggas was counting rounds, but all I know is niggas was counting rounds.
Nigga
and they got to 12. And this was when I was like fucking probably like 12 or 11.
Yeah.
With this nigga named Corey.
That stamina.
We fought so long, bro, that we just stopped fighting because we was tired. Like, we were just like... And niggas just started looking at it. They were just like,
go ahead and break this shit up.
Niggas that started hooping and we was still fighting and we was like, bro, stop. What we doing, dog? Nigga, I'll be goddamn if I fight for the nigga for longer than a few punches.
That shit finna be over quick. I'm straight kill shots.
And it's like, if I know I can't knock your ass out, nigga,
go ahead and end it.
Oh yeah, we going.
I don't got support. Well, I be sizing niggas up like, all right, nah, that fight might be a little too long. A little too long for my preference now.
You're bigger than me. Like, I'm like, you know, I'm tough, but like shit, I'm still like, nigga, 170, period. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter like, oh yeah, you know, that nigga solid. Like, nah, nigga, if you can pick up 170, even if like you can pick up 170, bro, like that's just that. And the thing is with me, it's like, nigga pick you up. If a nigga can pick you up, that's oh yeah. Go ahead, grab that. Go ahead, grab that right there.
Yeah.
Cause that's it. So
this nigga would pick me up in a fight. That'll be fucked up.
Oh yeah, that's how I feel. That's why I'm like, you know, I'm sizing nigga up and I'm being smart. Like, I don't give a fuck about it. Like, you know, trying to look tough and shit. Like, fuck you. I'm not finna get beat up. You 280, I'm 170. Like, oh yeah. We not finna like square up and it's be like, ooh, it's gonna be a good fight. Nigga, you get one
I'm trying to end
solid punch on me. Like, nigga, I am flying across the room. I weigh 170. Like, I can be as tough as I want to, but physics is physics. Yeah. Like, nigga, that's it.
You gotta really piss me off to fist fight you, though. Like, I gotta have a vendetta against you.
I still spare a nigga and run off to get it. I still do that.
Hit a nigga make a quick
I've done that before, yeah. I was
boom, with the exit door.
This a big nigga. I was just like, man, and he was at my house. This was when I was little too. Yeah. Nigga, I stole that nigga. The nigga name was Daryl. He looked like one of the niggas from Boys to Men. Lived right across the street. That nigga did something. I stole that nigga, ran in my garage, ran around the car, and shook him to get out my garage. And I was just like, get him, y'all, get him.
Get this nigga. That's fucked up.
Nigga, that nigga was so mad. But yeah.
I can't remember my last fight. They had to be my early 20s or mid 20s. The last time I had a real solid fight.
Man, the last time I had it, I had a fight in a minute, bro. I ain't had a fight in a minute, but like, not because
Not out of
niggas
fear.
been like,
Nah.
let's fight. And I'll be like, no, man, you know, it's okay. Like, nah, I just ain't been in no situation. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm finna have to box this nigga. I've been in situations like, I want to box this nigga, but the other nigga
It
been
ain't
like,
that
I don't
serious.
want to box. And it's just like, alright, I guess I'm not finna look stupid out here just
Yeah.
being really aggressive while you just like being chill. Not that
Yeah.
nigga. So, but, nah.
Sneaking nigga and some shit like that.
Dog, when a nigga get snuck, that be some of the most funniest, unfortunate shit ever, bro.
But you know what's worse than getting snuck though? It's getting slapped. Like you could lose a fight. You could completely lose a fight, but if you slap a nigga, like the nigga can duck you the whole fight, but if you slap the shit out of him,
And it be loud.
yeah, man, you slap the shit out of a nigga, that'll take a nigga soul right there. I got slapped one time in a fight in college, and I dunked the nigga the whole fight. I killed him. But regardless of what I did, everybody remembers just a slap.
Oh, I remember you that nigga that got slapped.
Why you didn't slap the nigga like he slapped you? I killed this nigga. Nah, but he popped the shit out you.
And that hoe was loud as fuck. And that was the thing that made everybody be like, ooh.
Hey, the nigga hit me so hard, he made me catch myself, and I had to recover. I killed the nigga the whole fight, but that slap, that's all they remember.
Nah, yeah.
But that's cool though.
Yeah, that's what I said. I can't let a nigga slap me. I can't let a nigga spit on me.
Hey, my mama slapped me one time. My nigga in that shit, she slapped me in front of my homies one time. And that took a nigga soul. A slap could fuck you up. That backhand slap, that shit'll fuck you up, man.
I ain't never been backhand.
I'd have been backhand, nigga.
Oh my god.
I grew up in an abusive house, so I'd have been backhand. That's why I'm so strong.
Yeah, that's how big. I done been hit. I done been like straight like spared in the face by a chick, like busted my lip and everything. But
I'd rather take that than a slap.
Yeah,
though.
that's what I said. Like if a chick would have backhanded me,
Yeah,
I didn't even do nothing then. But like if I would have got backhanded, I would have had to be like,
oh man, now I gotta kill you.
like you got to see how this feels.
Yeah.
I mean, somehow, some way, it might not be as hard, but like you,
Oh man, you gotta.
you so disrespectful.
Yeah.
But I've been restrained. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I've restrained
Yeah.
a chick before, but I've also been creased up, staying
I mean,
dressed to
you been in a
impress.
relationship or any type of relationship with a girl, you done got hit.
Nah, this is the first one, and the only one really. Like a girl ain't never like just like ain't never hit me.
I'd have been pieced up and shit, all type of shit. But like I said, I could deal with a punch. I could eat a punch before I could eat a slap.
I ate a few of them hoes, and so I was just like, and because it was when my daughter was there, I was like,
I could really kill you, but I'm not gonna.
like I'm not finna look like no bitch in front of my daughter. Like even though she's a woman, I'm finna let her know like, hey, but I'm not finna just like be like, yeah, I'm not finna just tell your ass home and be like, okay, get in this motherfucking room right now. We're not finna and I'm finna manhandle your ass. Like I'm finna make you get in the room because obviously, like, you know, I'm stronger, so
Yeah.
you can be as mad as you want.
That's
but
restraint right
I'm
there.
finna push the shit out of your ass,
Yeah.
and we finna go in this room. But it's like you done lost your mind.
Like nigga, you done punched me in my shit.
Like I didn't body slammed on the bed.
Yeah.
Like some shit that's just like it doesn't hurt, but it's
Like
like
be real forceful.
this nigga just picked me up off the ground
That's crazy as fuck.
and jumped up as well, and then both of us was in the air while he was body slamming me on the bed.
Another thing, we not condoning violence of any type.
No, not at all. Not at all. But the number one rule in life is protect yourself.
Yeah.
So if you piecing me up and I'm like stop and I'm eating them hoes and then you're not stopping, then you know after stop it's like okay, I gotta protect myself, and I'm not gonna be like, you know, I'm not gonna try and give you a hug to make you stop. So, you know, gotta ain't gotta meet force with force.
Nah.
But no, I ain't no abusive nigga at all. Man. Any chick that I've talked to will tell you that shit. Cause I ain't about that shit.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Kurt, I ain't gonna lie.
Why? I sit on your ass all motherfucking night.
Man, alright now.
Stop it.
I'm tired.
I'll put all my weight on your motherfucking ass. You heavy. I know.
So
this is
stop.
why I'm telling you to stop. But nah. But we can go ahead and wrap that shit up, bro. This is What You Thought podcast. I hope y'all enjoyed that shit.
Y'all be safe, man.
Yes, sir. We out this bitch.